The infamous, "Hey, I miss you" text is typically sent by one of three types of people. The first is the genuine group. The second is the malicious group. And the third is the unaware group. Now the first, the genuine people, are people who send it with actual good intentions. When they say "I miss you," they genuinely mean "I miss you." I don't think this group is particularly common. The reason why I say that is because they're not putting very much effort in. I'm sending you this text, and that's it. There's not additional details. I'm not offering, a plan to meet up with you. I'm not really putting in that much effort. I don't think most people who are sending a text like this are going to be falling into this category. By extension, the second group, the malicious group, I also don't think is a very common group. These are people who are going to send you this, "Hey, I miss you," knowing full well that they don't miss you. They're just trying to emotionally manipulate you into giving them something that they actually do want. I also don't think this is very common. Most people who possess the, let's say, emotional awareness to know exactly what they actually do want don't often turn around and then use those powers for evil. I know some people are going to think that there are plenty of narcissists who do that, and I'm not disputing that people like that absolutely do exist. I would say they are a significant minority. The third group is the unaware group, and this is where the vast majority of people who are going to send a text like that are going to fall into. This is a group that it has an unmet need, and it does not have the emotional awareness to be able to differentiate between that unmet need and what it thinks are good intentions by reaching out. When it reaches out, when this group reaches out, when people in this group reach out, the unmet need that they are seeking depends on whether they are a masculine or a feminine person. When the masculine sends a text saying, "Hey, I miss you," what that really means is, "Hey, I miss having sex with you." And when the feminine sends a text saying, "Hey, I miss you," what that means is, "Hey, I miss being validated by you." They are both seeking something for themselves. What's happening is they have this issue, like let's say for the man, that person doesn't possess the emotional maturity to be able to parse out the difference between my lust for you and my genuine affection for you. And so I'm just going to kind of bundle them together and then throw this thing at you, and then hope that you can sort through the mess and figure out what my emotions mean, because I sure as hell don't know what I'm doing here. And the feminine does the same thing of, I am missing the attention that you used to give me, and so I'm mixing up my desire to be validated by you and my genuine affection for you. And I'm going to bundle this up and I'm going to throw it at you. And should you accept these propositions, then you will be dragged into this confusing muck that you don't want to get dragged into. The majority of the time, I would believe that this third group is what most people are going to be when they're sending a text like that, simply because emotionally emotionally aware people and emotionally mature people aren't going to just send some non sequitur text like that out of the blue. It's usually someone who's reaching for something. They just don't know how to ask for it in a mature, healthy adult way.